What if I told you that the gifts men remember most have almost nothing to do with how much money was spent on them? Seriously, think about the last time a gift genuinely blew someone away. Chances are it was not the most expensive thing in the room. It was the most thoughtful. And today I am going to show you exactly how to pull that off for the special man in your life, whether that is your partner, your dad, your brother, or your best friends. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will have a complete blueprint for giving birthday gifts that actually mean something. Let's start with something most people completely skip over, and that is understanding what men actually want from a birthday gift. Now I know what you might be thinking. He says he does not want anything. He is hard to shop for. He already buys whatever he needs himself. Sound familiar? Here is the truth though. Most men do not want stuff for the sake of stuff. What they genuinely appreciate is feeling seen. They want to know that someone paid attention to what they love, what they are working toward, what makes them laugh, or what they have been casually mentioning for months. The secret to a great gift is not the price tag. It is the signal it sends. It says, I know you. I was listening. That emotional message is what transforms a gift from forgettable to unforgettable. So before we talk about specific ideas, keep that principle front and center. Every great gift tells a story about the relationship. Now let's talk about budget, because this is where a lot of people either overspend out of guilt or underspend out of uncertainty. Here is what I want you to understand. Your budget does not determine the quality of your gift. Your creativity does. Set a realistic number you are comfortable with before you start browsing, and stick to it. The good news is that we are living in an era where AI tools can actually help you brainstorm gift ideas tailored to his personality and your price range. You can describe who he is, what he is into, and your budget to tools like ChatGPT or similar platforms, and walk away with a curated shortlist in minutes. It takes the guesswork out completely, and honestly makes the whole process a lot less stressful. Smart planning leads to better gifts, not bigger spending. All right, let's get into the actual gift categories. First up, romantic gifts for partners and husbands. This is where so many people play it too safe. Cologne, a watch, a gift card. These are not bad, but they are not memorable either. What actually creates a lasting emotional impact is something that acknowledges your shared history or your future together. Think about experiences over objects. A weekend getaway to a place he has always wanted to visit. A cooking class you take together. A custom map of the city where you first met, framed and hanging on the wall. These gifts work because they are not just about him. They are about the two of you. They deepen the connection rather than just sitting on a shelf collecting dust. If you want to add a physical element, personalized items with dates, coordinates, or inside references hit differently than anything generic ever could. Moving on to family members. Buying for your dad, your brother, or your son comes with its own unique set of dynamics. With fathers especially, practicality often wins. But practical does not have to mean boring. A high-quality leather wallet with his initials engraved, a subscription to a hobby he loves, a framed photo collection from family milestones. These hit the sweet spot between useful and heartfelt. For brothers, lean into shared experiences and humor. Something that references an inside joke or a shared memory will land better than anything you could ever find in a generic gift guide. For sons, especially younger men, think about gifts that support who they are becoming. A book from someone they admire, gear for a passion project, a one-on-one experience with you that they will talk about for years. Now let's talk about friends, because buying for a friend is honestly where you can have the most fun. You have zero obligation to be sentimental, which means you can go full personality with it. Experience-based gifts are massive here. Concert tickets, a comedy show, a sports event, an escape room with a group. These are gifts that become stories. They generate memories, and honestly, they are often more affordable than you would expect while delivering way more value. If you know his personality well, which as his friend you absolutely do, match the gift to who he actually is, rather than some generic guy box. A gamer gets something different than an outdoor enthusiast. A fitness fanatic gets something different than a film lover. Personality-matched gifting is always going to outperform generic gifting. Here is one of my personal favorite categories, and it is one that gets wildly underestimated. DIY and personalized gifts. Now before you click away, hear me out. Handmade does not mean low effort. It actually signals the opposite. It means you cared enough to invest your time, which is the one resource nobody can buy more of. You could create a photo book documenting a year of memories together. You could build a custom playlist with a note explaining why each song made the cuts. You could write him a letter, a real one, talking about what he means to you. And again, AI tools can help you brainstorm ideas based on your relationship and his interests, so you are not starting from zero. Personalization elevates any gift from thoughtful to extraordinary. Let's quickly talk about what not to do, because avoiding these mistakes is just as important as finding the right gift. Do not buy something you want and project it onto him. Do not leave it to the last minute and grab something random out of desperation. Do not ignore what he has told you he wants or needs over the past few months. And please, do not overthink it to the point where you end up giving nothing special at all. The biggest gifting mistake is not the wrong gift, it is the absence of intentionality. As long as you approach it with genuine thought, you are already ahead of most people. One final thing I want to touch on before we wrap up, and this is something people consistently overlook. Presentation and timing matter more than you think. A beautifully wrapped gift with a handwritten card creates an experience before the box is even opened. The anticipation, the care in the packaging, the personal note inside, these elements tell him that this moment mattered enough for you to put real effort into every detail. Timing is everything too. Surprising him at an unexpected moment, planning a small celebration around the gift, involving other people he loves. These things amplify the emotional impact enormously. The gift is not just the object, it is the entire moment you create around it. So here is where everything comes together. Great birthday gifts for him are built on attention, intention, and a little bit of strategy. You do not need a massive budget. You need to understand him. You need to think about what category of person he is in your life and what kind of gift fits that relationship. You need to use the tools available to you, including AI resources that make planning easier than ever. And you need to present it in a way that makes the moment feel special. That is the whole formula. If you want a complete step-by-step guide that walks you through every single one of these categories in much more detail, including specific gift ideas, budget breakdowns, DIY project steps, and AI prompting strategies, the link is in the description below. Thousands of people have already used it to give gifts that genuinely made someone's day. Go check it out. And if this video helped you even a little, drop a like and subscribe, because we have a lot more content coming that will help you show up for the people you love in meaningful ways. See you in the next one.